Supernaturals can be hidden away or be living out in the open among humans. The distinction hasn't determined the success of urban fantasy books. Readers love both tropes, as long as there are plenty of interesting supernaturals in the mix. The usual supernaturals are witches and wizards, vampires, and shifters, but readers love the presence of fae, elves, and mythological creatures. World building is key. Showcase how the presence of supernaturals in the story elevates the mundane life to be mystical. Introduce several magical organizations that work behind the scenes to keep things under control. The protagonist could be a disillusioned employee of one of them and events cause them to branch out on their own. Romance is not central to the storyline in urban fantasy books. Add too much of it and the book can lean toward paranormal romance. Some authors blend the two genres together, which could become a recipe for disaster. You may end up with a book that doesn't suit either target audience. The romantic subplot in urban fantasy usually unfolds over several books, a slow burn romance. Love triangles were common years ago, however, recent trends lean toward a single romantic interest or in some cases, polyamorous relationships. The latter results with a female main character in love with several men, typically classified as reverse harem urban fantasy. It's usual for urban fantasy books to be in a series rather than standalone novels. When fans of urban fantasy fall in love with a world and its misfit team of characters, they rarely want to leave it. Each book should end with a promise for another mystery to be solved. And last but not least, don't forget to add magic. Structure it so that the magic has rules. For every magical action there should be a reaction. It's dangerous to grant your protagonist unlimited power. Make them relatable with flaws, and be sure that the magic doesn't solve every problem they encounter. Keep it interesting and have it create problems for your protagonist. All these elements combined can create a compelling world for readers to get lost in and result in a satisfactory experience. Stick to the tropes and add your own spin on them to keep them fresh. 2021 June 662021 June 672021 June 68. Previous. Next.